Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Vintage Story. Today we are going to be starting on... What was that? He sounded close. Today we're going to be starting the Dwarf Kingdom. I really need to learn the name of the kingdom because I guess I haven't looked it up yet. I should do that. Next episode I will learn the name. I need to start some more torches up because it's quite dark in here. I did just have a temporal storm, hence why my health is down quite a bit. I have done some preparations for this episode, and by some I mean actually quite a bit. So hopefully we're going to be able to do quite a lot in this episode. Let me go to bed and we shall start off the day fresh and new and in the morning, and hopefully all the bad creatures will be gone. Probably not. They usually stick around for quite a long time until you kill them now, it seems, since a recent update. I don't really like that. I'd rather they just disappear, but that is fine. So let's go outside. I'm just about out of cabbage here. I need to take a torch because my torch is dead. So let me show you some things that I have going on right now. I tried and I did make the pulverizer here. You can indeed do blacksmithing things, but I need more windmill, just more rotors and things of that nature, because see, it's not moving at all. Even though this is getting wind speed, the pulverizer takes too much power just for one turbine. And you also need a tin bronze anvil or any type of bronze anvil or higher, like an iron anvil, to work this. You can't use copper, which I discovered. And then second, I am also trying to make quicklime, but I need more quicklime is what I think is going on, and I also have to fill it. So I need to get more water, because I will explain that a little bit more, but you need to fill those barrels with water, and it takes quite a few buckets of water to get it filled. I did start it, and I also have a mod, and I figured out how to do that mod off camera, and I figured out how to get the lime. It's pretty easy, and it's a little overpowered, I will admit, but they did make lime a little bit too rare in this game. So I don't think it's too much cheating. You can't cheat in a single player game. That's my motto. Can't cheat in a single player game. Anyway, let's grab some more limestone and I'll show you guys how that works. If I can get rid of this water. Okay, that works. And let's see, I need some muddy gravel, I do believe. So let's go in here. Oops. Uh-oh, bad times. Alright, well, we're gonna have to wait for it a little bit more morning. I'm gonna start up some more torches here because I just burned out my other one. So now I just have a few torches left. I might have to bring oil lamps, because I do not believe those go out when the water touches it, unlike torches, which kind of stinks because I like to jump in water a lot. I did actually almost freeze to death again, but I lived. I started up another fire, and I was fine. I'm also going to have to make another fire starter, probably, because I am almost out on this one, so I'll see you guys once I start up this fire. So I am going to need quite a bit of muddy gravel. So I'm thinking about going over here because the ice is not covering it, and it'll be a little bit easier to get the muddy gravel. That's kind of cool how the ice is only in this area. Is that because it's in the block radius, like the sight distance of it, I wonder? So once we get over here, it's going to change and turn into ice? I don't know, but it says it's not ice right now, so hopefully it's not. Let's see if the torches are done. The torches are done. I'm going to leave one in my inventory, and I also need to drop some of the stuff off, so let me do this. Just jump it in my random chest. I did actually make some sandstone bricks. It was actually not too hard. I just need, let me show you how to do this. I do need something. I don't remember what it was. Oh, that's right. I need to make this lime portion. That is why I need to get the limestone and put it in the barrel, because I need to make this, which is made from water and quicklime. And you get lime from smelting, or cooking I should say, lime, and you get lime from breaking chalk or limestone with a hammer. So it's quite complicated. And then you also, in order to make the bricks, you have to make it into a stone slab, and the stone slab is made from a sandstone rock that is polished, so you need these things. And to do that, you need a block and a chisel and a hammer. So yeah, it is a lot of work to make blocks. I learned it is quite complicated. I am not going to be making it out of sandstone. I was just using that for a test. I'm going to make it out of granite just because that looks a little bit nicer, and I also need to grab some more food. I did mess around with a mod. I don't think I talked about this mod yet. I don't remember because I had a few episodes that did not work out with just the quality of the recording and the audio and everything like that. I had to get rid of some episodes. So please forgive me if I forget to mention something or if I mention something twice, because I can't really remember what I talked about. So hopefully I didn't talk about this yet. From what you guys heard. But anyway, I have a mod that is called the Quarryworks mod. It's really confusing, I will admit. I don't think it's the best laid out. They need pictures or something, so I probably should look that up someday, but I just have not had time because this episode has taken me long enough to prepare for, hence why I haven't really done a vintage story in a while, because this has just taken me a while to research and all of that fun stuff. Let's take this resin and let's head down this way. I got my shovel and it looks like it's not frozen. That's interesting. There's like a prominent line of frozen going across here, unless that's just because of the depth of the water maybe. But you think that would be frozen over there too. I think it's just because this is outside the block. So while I was talking to you guys and I was in my inventory, a wolf snuck up on me and killed me. I'm not seeing him. Where'd he go? That was really rude. He just... oh. I don't know where he went. I didn't hear him growl or anything. There he is. He's hiding. You coward. Come here. You can't walk on this ice. Neither can he. It's like, ow. Alright, well that was rude. Let's carve this guy up and steal his stuffs. Okay, so now let us continue with this after I was so rudely interrupted. I need quite a bit of this stuff, I do believe. I think I'm going to make one day, probably in a few episodes to come, I'm going to make a ton of barrels, which I already have, but my other barrels are used for tanning rather than, you know, making lotions or whatever the heck they're called. Not lotions. Why do I call them lotions? So each one of these muddy gravel bricks will provide one piece of limestone. If I put a bucket of water with a muddy gravel brick, or a block I should say, I guess it's kind of the same concept of panning, but instead you're putting it through a water bucket and looking for rocks, I think is the intention of the mod. So I got the muddy gravel. I think that is enough. I have a stack and 12. I think that's going to be plenty. It's going to be more than enough for one barrel, but I'm going to grab a few extra just in case something happens, because knowing my luck, something will happen. That's kind of cool. There's just one random red flower between all the purple ones. Interesting. Let's head over this way. Again, I'm going to make the building here. I'm pretty sure... maybe I didn't mention this, but I'm going to carve off... let's see. Dang it. Fell in here. I always fall in here. But I'm going to carve some of these blocks off up to probably here and make this all just flat. And then I'm going to have a bridge, maybe like a drawbridge. I do have another mod. I have so many mods. They're so great. But I have a mod that actually provides a drawbridge. And that sounds pretty awesome to me if it's actually a real drawbridge and it actually goes up and down. That would be pretty fun to figure out. But that's going to be way down on the road if I ever do that. I need my bucket over here just for the water. Alright, so I got the bucket of water, and then I think we just put the muddy gravel over there. Yep, and shift and click, and it makes the amount we can. It takes quite a bit of water, so give me some time to get this all done. I think I'm going to do most of the building of the Dwarf Kingdom. I'm going to do that off camera because I don't really like building stuff on camera, just because I do it by trial and error. I don't really have a set plan. Like, I do have a plan to, you know, to make a bridge and a giant door, but I don't really know what it's going to look like. So I'm probably going to do that most off camera just because I want to. I need to cook some of this up, but actually I need to break it first. This stuff actually takes a long time to cook, all of this, and I think it's a 2-to-1 or 3-to-1 ratio to get the what is it? Okay, so it cooks into quicklime, and it actually has a high baking temperature, surprisingly, so it takes quite a bit of fuel. So that is another expense, because this is going to be nowhere near enough. I don't really want to use all my wood, so I think I'm going to grab some more peat off camera, but let me get this started. So put the peat in there. But yeah, this is going to take quite a bit of time, so I don't think I'm going to cook all of it in this episode. I'm probably going to let this cook for quite a while. I'm not going to need all of it, so I'll just take what is cooked, and let me grab some more peat real quick. Again, thank you all for the support. Keep up all the likes and the views. It really does mean a lot. I love every single view I get. And yeah, if you guys could keep up the support, maybe leave a comment of what I did good or what I could do better. And yeah, I'll try to fix the issues. I did get lots of cool tips that I shall be using in the future when I need to, like crafting or fixing clothing, or using some of the windmill tips, and just random things like pushing X to put the torch in the slot right there, but it never ever works for me, so I don't know what's up with that. And yeah, thank you so much for that. So that whole time I was away getting lots of peat. This is all the peat I got. I think that's going to be enough. I've only cooked 2 quicklime, which is insane, and look how slow that is going. So that's going to take a very long time, so we'll let that do its thing, and I'm about to starve to death, so we don't want that. Let's just put the peat in there for now, just because I'm going to move this all anyway soon, so I'm not going to worry too much about sorting. And let's grab, you know what, let's grab some bread. I'm going to splurge and eat some bread. I think I'm going to make a lot of bread sooner or later, one day. Why? Oh, that's not bread. I was trying to eat the dang peat. Get the bread. Alright, we're saved. Saved by the bell. Let's grab what we can of this and see if this is enough to make anything, because there is a certain limit to what you can do. So I don't think we can actually make this right now. I think we need more quicklime, I do believe, because it says the contents, but it doesn't have a will make, you know, so and so liters of quicklime solution, or whatever the heck it's called. So I think we're going to need quite a lot more quicklime. There is on the Wikipedia, it tells you how much you need for everything, but I'm going to try to not use that because I feel like I use Wikipedia a lot, and I'd rather just discover it for myself. But then that involves a lot more work, and that takes a lot more time, but we're going to try to do it anyway. Man, this is going so slow. I do like how this is changing color, though. It is pretty sweet. I'm going to, now that I think about it, while I was talking about quicklime, let's plan out where my bridge is going to go, but I need dirt for that, just so I can lay down a foundation. I'm going to imagine that this is going to be pretty small, just because this mountain is not big enough. I'm going to use this as just mainly a fun little diversion in my conquest. And that is going to be my end goal, is making Rivendell, because I want this to be like massive, like going all the way over to there. And yeah, that's going to be my end goal, is for Rivendell to be pretty sweet. And also, this is kind of in the way, but maybe I'll use this as like a garden or something. I don't know, because it is the land of the dwarves, and you know, they like going underground, and they like mines, I imagine. So maybe we'll keep that and incorporate it. I think I'm going to have the bridge actually quite a bit high up, and I'm going to have the doorway go to the tippity top. That way I can limit my digging, and I can just have the door possibly go over the mountain. I want this bridge to go out quite far too. So let's see how this looks in dirt. I'm going to have arches over here. I'm going to have maybe 3 arches of just like a U, maybe an upside down U with a chiseled rock going, chiseled rock for the arches and everything. So that's gonna look pretty sweet. I am going to have a statue. In Minecraft, I discovered how to make a really cool looking statue, but it has to be huge. So that might look kind of strange. Maybe I'll put it... I might put it like over there because I really like that mountain. So I might like shave off that mountain and put a giant statue up there. I think that would be awesome because I did discover how to make a pretty cool statue in survival mode. But I will be able to do it better on this one because in Minecraft you can't actually carve anything. So in this, since I'm able to carve the blocks, it'll be able to be a little bit more detailed, unless I screw it up, which I'll probably do. For the size of the building, I'm thinking that this might be long enough. Maybe just, that is a lot of pigs. I think there's more pigs in there than what there was. I'm going to trap them in there because I actually need more meat. I am running low on food. So let's keep those guys in there. My beef jerky is done. Let me eat beef jerky while I talk. And just because this is going to be a smaller build, I think I'm going to have this be a little bit shorter and maybe have just 2 arches. I can always extend this later. I won't put the stairs down, and I'll probably be like one of the last things I do, just until I get the feel of the building. Let's see how the quicklime is doing. We've made a whole 6 quicklime. Wow, that is so much. Oh, look at that. Ooh, we got 7 now. Let's see if this is enough. I don't think it's going to be enough. We're gonna have to put some more peat in there. Let's fill her up. There we go. And let's head on over to the barrel. So that is still not enough. I don't believe. This is probably like, we probably need like 30 quicklime. So maybe we won't get to this in time because I guess I can make some more regular lime blocks. I didn't think it would take this long to make these. Looks like there's a storm rolling in. Oh man, or it's over there at least. I can't tell which way the cloud's blowing. They're like going all in opposite directions. That cloud, it looks like it's coming towards us, but there's clouds going that way and there's clouds going this way. I don't know what's happening. Alrighty, so I'm just making a little bit more lime. I'm just making 20 more, so that should give us what, like 10 more quicklime? Or maybe like 8 more quicklime? I'm not sure really what the ratio is because I feel like it's a little bit less than 2. I'm pretty sure it's getting less than 2 per lime. So maybe it's actually 3 or 4 maybe? I should really pay attention. I wasn't really looking. But let's see. This is still going super slow. Now that I put more on, it reset the heat, which is unfortunate, but that is fine. Let's grab this. It's still not going to be enough, I don't believe. And I'm going to show you guys, while I'm waiting for this, something that is pretty cool that another mod is providing me. And let's see, 18. Nope, still not enough. Doesn't say it will create anything. We might not get to that in this episode. But this is what the blocks are going to look like. I want these blocks. So these are the blocks that's going to come out of this. If you guys are interested in what they're going to look like, that is what they are going to do. Or become, I should say. And let me show you what I think is pretty cool. Okay, so there's the temporal dust. You get that from grinding temporal gears. I do believe that this is part of the mod. And by the way, this is all part of a mod too. The mirrors, I'm not sure really what the mirrors are for, but that was part of a mod as well. And these are the things that you can do with these temporal gears. You can make them into blocks that actually glow. So like in the Minecraft glowstone, this is basically that, but they're pretty dim. So they are a decoration piece. Now it says that these are actually roads. It says a shale temporal road, and this is actually part of the roads mod or something like that. More roads mod or something along those lines. So I wonder if these do something fun when you step on them or something. I have no clue. Just guessing. But this gives us something to do with our temporal gears, because I actually have a crap ton of these and I don't really know what to do with them because they don't really do anything except if you want to set your spawn point or fix a teleporter. And I actually have not found a teleporter yet. In this world, at least. I have in a lot of other worlds, but not in this one, unfortunately. So this is just the beginning of the giant grind to the Dwarf Kingdom, and it's going to be a lot more interesting once we actually get these set up and figure out how to do this more efficiently in order to make these blocks and everything like that, because this is taking a very long time and I'm actually not really enjoying this. I feel like this is a little bit too much grinding just to make one dang block. So maybe I'm actually considering making it out of cobblestone instead, and possibly making the block something special, because this is actually just taking too much time for what I have. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to leave it off here. Unfortunately, we were not able to make the solution for this, the quicklime solution, unfortunately. So that stinks, but oh well, that is fine. This is what it turns into. It says, you know, 22 liters of lime water, or whatever the heck you want to call it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I am going to leave it off here, and I will see you all next time.